What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Mel's Vlogs and welcome to another gaming episode here on my channel. Today's episode we're going to be taking a look at a brand new game that's come out on the PlayStation called The Last Case of John Morley. It's a first person narrative adventure and it's set in the 1940s as you play an experienced detective that is faced with a case that has long been buried by time. After months in hospital, John Morley receives an unexpected visit from Lady Margarette Fordside, an aristocrat haunted by the murder of her daughter 20 years earlier. And although the police closed down the case, she still believes that the real killer was never found. What begins as a quiet look into an old case becomes a haunting investigation into forgotten places, long hidden truths that refuse to stay buried. So I just want to say for full disclosure that I was given a review copy of this game by Keymailer, so massive thank you to you. And I think the release date for this, I think it's the 27th of November. Unfortunately, I don't know a price at the time of recording. So let's crack on and let's go into the depths of darkness. He awoke with a start, heart pounding in his chest. The cold earth beneath him, unfamiliar and damp. Darkness surrounded him, thick and oppressive, the kind that swallowed every sound except his own ragged breathing. He tried to gather his thoughts, but they were scattered, lost in the fog of confusion and fear. His legs trembled as he forced himself to stand, the weight of unknown terror pressing down on him. Somewhere in the depths of the trees he could hear it. Something was following him. Okay, all sounds very eerie and mysterious, doesn't it? Know nothing about this game. But as soon as I saw that it was a 1940s kind of case solving, then I knew it was going to be right up my street. Not too sure what to expect with this one. First impressions, that looks very nice. Graphics look good. Yeah, that looks very nice.
I know it's following me. I can feel it.
I presume these lights is going to be a waypoint markers, so to speak. Nice and atmospheric. No, can't go that way. Invisible wall. I've just got to try and follow the path around. Can I pick that up? No, can't pick that up.
I shouldn't have taken such a risk.
I'm going to be playing about 30 minutes or so in this first look. So we may not get an awful lot done in terms of story and gameplay. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this on my channel. Where am I going? I mean, I presume I'm going the right way. Can I go around there? No, can't go up there. Yeah, just follow it around. Just keep heading towards the light.
That sound. It's coming from the river.
Nicely atmospheric for sure. Looking forward to this. Aha, a river, a bridge. Yeah, so other than what we've read, listened to so far, I don't know much else about this game.
If it catches me, it will show no mercy.
No mercy indeed. This bit's going on for a little bit too long, isn't it? I get it's setting a tone, a feeling for the game. But a game needs a hook straight away. And this bit's going on for a little bit
somewhere in this forest.
I can't run, I can't do anything else. Yeah, this bit's dragging on a little bit.
I should be able to see its light soon.
Ooh, what's that up there? We have stairs, we have steps. I'm saying he's so critical of games lately, but the last couple of games I've put out videos, the games have been utter junk. Oh, we have a cabin. There's always
I can gather my strength and plan how to face that monstrous thing.
There's always a cabin in the woods, isn't there? Yes, I'm hoping this game's going to be good, because like I say, the last couple that have been released on my channel have been a bit rubbish. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What was that about? The piercing light of the morning sun stirred John from his restless sleep. For months strange nightmares had plagued him, and even the strongest sedatives couldn't dull the weird visions that haunted his mind. Another day in this wretched hospital, his wounds still ached, but he felt no regret. Despite the accident, he brought the culprit of those ghastly crimes to justice. After all, isn't the duty of any good private detective?
The name's
I read that
John
rushing, because I
Morley,
wasn't sure how long it was going to
private
stop on screen for.
And today is a momentous day.
Okay.
After enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands
Nice
of those
socks.
blasted nurses, and being pumped full of enough medicine to fell an ox, today I'm finally free. Who would have thought that the case of the Red Shoes murder would end the way it did? A stormy night, soaked to the skin, wrestling that brainless killer on a rooftop. Then a slip and a 5-story plunge.
It appears you're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer. I bring you good news. The latest test results
Character
are
models
favourable,
are not the best.
and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to
She
go.
looks a little bit
I have
soulless.
placed your belongings on the table.
Not a lot of
and
detail
a
in the
lady
character
stopped by
there.
this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
What should we ask? How do I do it? There we go.
So I'm better now.
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life.
Belongings.
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has
I've
prescribed
clicked on
some
nightmares,
medication
okay.
that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
Yeah, it's a shame that the character model isn't as good a quality. The rest of the graphics, she looked quite rough, didn't she, to be fair? Bless her. Open the case files to view character information and clues. Okay, what we got?
Story of my life. Nearly broke. That's me, the bloodhound Morley.
Click on the back, okay. Do I read all that? I don't think I'm going to read it all now. Patient has demonstrated satisfactory improvement in all preoperative objectives. Surgical procedure conducted under protocol ETD-03 has been deemed successful in all respects. Okay, I'm not going to read all of these out. I'm just going to kind of glance over it. I never really read documents in games. I'm terrible for that. Okay, here's my clothes.
Looks brand new.
Shirt
Well
on.
sculpted. These do a fine job of hiding it. So the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny after all. Seems she's still got a soft spot for me. I should get myself a pair of derbies. Or brogues. They're much more comfortable. There's notes from Penny, my secretary.
Yeah, I'm not going to read all of that.
She must have
Look at
left it
all
here a
that.
few days ago while I was still under observation.
Strange thing is that I can't keep it. I don't think I can.
Damn it, Penny.
I probably
I
should
don't
have
blame
read that,
her, though.
but
I'm alright. I better get dressed.
let me know in the comments. Do you read
Blimey, it's
documents like
nearly
that? Do you
noon.
read everything?
I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares. Trench coat and fedora hat. Every detective's must have.
Like some games, you know straight away that you're going to have to read stuff, you know, to get like passcodes and stuff like that, safe codes. But I weren't going to read all that. Let's have a look at there. The graphics are a little bit of a mixed
I'd better
bag.
hurry up.
They're not
Just
bad.
like Penny says in her note, I might have a new client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't
There we
afford to
go.
let that slip away.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, I mean, look at her fingers, her hands. Character models are not great.
Alright, let's get moving. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
So go out there and enjoy it. John Morley's office. At last, back to the streets and the cold comforts of foggy old London. The chimneys filled the air with the familiar tang of coal dust, while the rhythmic hum of the small industries in Whitechapel, Stepney and Southwark rang his ears like a symphony.
Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise.
So this is my home, I presume, or my office.
Everything's got that same old charm, and yet feels oddly new.
The naughty
This
cat.
hospital stint's given me a bit of a new outlook. Maybe I'll
Right,
take it a
That
shade
looks
easier
like
from
my
now
office
on.
there, doesn't it?
Sticking to cases that don't demand a trip
It is
to the
Detective
morgue.
Morley, Investigations Office.
Here they are.
Good old key under
Penny's
the
keys.
mat.
Just
That will
like it
fool
says in her
people.
note.
Let's step in. Have a look.
Penny's desk. I ought to give her a ring and try to sweet talk her into coming back.
You should.
So this is Peter. That smug grin's got "punch me" written all over it.
Punch me written all over it. Wow. Charming.
The murder weapon from the cadaver collector case. Nasty business, that one. The case of the Red Shoes murder. One of the most complicated I've faced. Finally. Case
Okay.
closed.
I'm just looking at all past cases right now.
Even the coppers missed it. The slant on the letter E. That's what gave away the typist in the black letters case. My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. Far too many. This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab. The umbrella with a bullet hole. Souvenir from the marksman case. Nearly lost my hat on that one. This one's a favorite. The jealous lover solved everything with a few blows from an ashtray. Brutal, but effective.
I think if you like crime-solving
My
games,
desk,
slow-paced.
strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything
I
spick
think
and
this one's going
span
to be
before,
right up your street.
well, before she walked out on me. Another one of my cards. But this one
Spick
has
and
my last
span.
name circled.
That's hardly spick and span, is it? Let's be honest. Spick and span. What do I do with that? Nothing. Okay. What do I do?
Amazing how this little gadget can reveal the devil in the details. The drawer. It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be a keyhole.
Okay, so I've got to find a way to open this drawer. Can't get out. There's nothing else for me to look at. I'm missing something, aren't I? What am I missing? Definitely can't get out. No, can't do anything there. Obviously got something to do with this drawer that won't open. Can I do anything with that? Ah, yes I can. Right, okay. What do I type in? I don't know what to do. Can I get out the window? No, can't jump out the window. Obviously something I've got to type in. Literally nothing else around there. Got to type something in. Oh, hang on. I don't know. What do I type in? What am I not seeing? What am I not seeing? I can't do anything with that typewriter. Literally nothing else. I've literally clicked on everything that I can in this office. I'm missing something obvious, aren't I? What am I missing? That's obvious. Can't be my name, surely. What's circled? Morley. I wonder if it's that. Let's give that a go. Weird layout. It can't be this, surely. That's too easy. Aha, it was. Morley, okay.
My Smith & Wesson.
Okay.
In perfect condition.
Hides the key under a mat.
You never know when it'll
His
come
password
in
is his name. Okay. Can't click on that. There's an icon there, but I can't click on it. Why can't I click on
With a
it?
scarlet
Oh.
page. I trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
See, look at the hand there. Oh, hello.
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honour of this meeting?
Lady Margarette Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Lady Margaret, could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
I shall endeavour to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart. The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring the true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
I understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder, the police arrested a pair of violent thieves who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there, to live within those walls. Even now, when I visit the manor, it still feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody. The delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not impede your work, as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story have managed to uncover anything. Then one day, I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
Well, I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000. Please, Mr. Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
I mean, 30k just for accepting the case. I'll have that. Shadows from the past. So the visit from Countess Margarette Fordside was just what John needed. A case with all the right ingredients to stir his detective's instincts. An unsolved murder from 20 years ago, abandoned by the police in their incompetence, and a generous reward waiting at the end. What more could a man want on his first day back? Okay. Well, half hour. He's nearly up already. That's gone very quick indeed. And I'm back here again. I do like the setting. I do like the eeriness.
As I made my way through the dense forest path, a haunting silence enveloped the air. It was
And
as
that
though the
looks
very
really
night
good
of
as
the
well.
crime still lingered here, shrouded in an eerie calm. The manor stood before me, its facade as inscrutable as the shadows that danced in the moonlight.
Yeah, some of those
Every
graphics
step
look
I
very
took
good.
felt like a step deeper into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
Getting annoyed now. Every time I try and talk, he starts talking. But yes, the graphics indeed do look very good. I mean, look at that. That moonlight coming through. Looks very good. Yeah, I think I'm going to like this. It's very, very slow paced. So if you like these type of games, Sherlock Holmes was another good series, wasn't it? If you like murder, crime, investigation and all of that, this is going to be right up your street. I'm enjoying it so far, and I've barely touched the surface. Okay, is it open? Of course it is. Lovely atmosphere.
Not a sound. The stillness feels heavy, like it's hiding something.
Westland Asylum. Okay, can't collect that. What we got over there? Oh, I'm not reading all that. Look at all that.
It seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't exactly well received. Disturbing from the looks of it.
You need a key for this.
The door's chained up
Yep.
with a padlock. Looks like I'll need to find the key.
Look at that. Looks really good in places.
A blue moon. Fitting for a place haunted by its own
Nice.
secrets. Looks like the Countess left this for me.
You can now turn on the
Could be
lantern.
useful for getting around the place.
Okay. Why is there a cog on this? Oh, hello. Has that done anything? No, don't think so. Okay. I think maybe that will become clear. We're approaching the half an hour mark. Just going to have a little look around this room before I call it a day for this particular episode. But please do let me know in the comments, guys, if you would like to see more of this on the channel.
Resting in a beautiful wooden stand.
Got such an eloquent way of describing things, hasn't he? Yeah, if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments, guys, and let me know what you think of this as well. I'm really liking it so far. It's rough around the edges, yes, but yeah, I think it's decent. Oh, what's this? I would kindly ask that once the midday service is complete, you grant me a few moments of your time in the library from the housekeeper.
So, the housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well. Let's piece the events together, step by step.
Okay.
Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors.
It's going to be one of them games, isn't it, that you need to click on absolutely everything, or just double check that you've not missed something. All these are the Fordsides. Lady Eleanor, Cedric. Okay, how do I get out of this? What was that? How do I get out of this book? Ah, there we go. Another one of them statues there that I need to turn. Okay. Let's go through here.
The lock has been concealed.
Ugh.
But this door must open by some other means.
Ah, okay. This is where I think the statues might come into play then. Ah. What's that on there?
The Fordside family crest. A rampant dragon. A time-honoured symbol across European heraldry. Particularly among the English and the Welsh.
Okay, well I think that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. So if you want to see what is the other side of this door and beyond, let me know in the comments. I'm really enjoying it so far. I think it's really good. Yeah, I like it. So if you have enjoyed this one, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribing is absolutely free and it really does help out my channel more than you ever know. Let me know what you guys think of the last case of John Morley. I'm looking forward to playing more of this. Whether it's going to be on the channel or not is up to you. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.